Hey Aries, it's your honest homegirl, Hᴇɪ. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my videos with your fellow Aries placements, okay? I love you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. Guys, I feel like a lot of you are getting tongue-tied, or you may want to say something, but then you don't say something. You want to text something, but then you don't text something. You want to call, but then you don't call. Like, I feel like a lot of that is going on with you guys. I am open for readings, okay? So look in the description box below, and you can either email me or DM me on Instagram at The Honest Homegirl, where I do live readings and horoscopes, okay? And I post a couple of, helpful things for you guys as well. But let's get into your intuitive messages, Aries, okay? What have you guys been doing, okay? Like I said, a lot of you guys, you're tongue-tied, or you don't know what to say, or you're trying to find the words to say something. For others of you, you may be making doctor's appointments, whether they're for yourself or for your children. If not, if they have annual checkups come for September for school, make sure you're getting them things booked in now, because I promise you, you'll be waiting a very long time, okay? Because things are filling up fast. A lot of you guys, you may have been, implementing more fun into your lives. And I feel like it's more fun with just family, more so than anything, or with your close friends that you consider family. For others of you, if you haven't been having fun, that's on its way. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Sagittarius, or you guys are just trying to find a balance between your masculine and feminine energies and trying to just find peace and harmony within yourself and with your family. Others of you, you are on a spiritual journey at this time. For others of you, you're doing things in moderation. Eating, drinking, smoking, sexing, spending money. Everything is in moderation at this time for you. I see you guys budgeting or rebudgeting things as well. You're figuring out what it is that you want and what you don't want, and you're focusing on the things that you do want. And you have options, Aries, okay? So whatever it is you're dealing with, you do have options. Make sure you thoroughly check all the options. Make sure you ask God for guidance on whatever options you have, and for it to be revealed to you the option that is aligned for you. So whether it's a new car, a new house, a job, a person, a place to move, whatever the case may be, whatever options you have, just ask God for guidance and to reveal to you which option is the best option for you, okay? So let's get into the divine feminine energy of Aries. What's going on with you boys, okay? I do feel a lot of you guys are dealing with your kids at this time. I do recommend that you spend more quality time with your children, okay? Especially if you have boys, spend more quality time with them. Doing things that they like to do. Not what you want to do with them, but what they like to do. Ask them, what is it that you would like to do with mommy? What would you like to do with daddy today? Because today's my day off, or today I have, spare time to, entertain whatever it is that you like to do, okay? It's time to be more nurturing and more attentive to your children at this time as well, because some of them may have anxiety of even going back to school, even though, summer just started for them, but still, and then if you're down south, kids been out of school, so, there may be social anxiety for some of your children. Be mindful of that. Okay, so we have in the reverse, the Star card. That came out in the reverse. Okay, so for some of you, emotionally, you may not be up to, this whole spiritual journey. You may not want to change your ways about certain things. For some of you, this is you. It's like you lost faith in something. You become disappointed about something. Some of you may have missed the opportunity on something, and, you're like, you know what? It is what it is, but I'm still a little hurt. I'm still a little disappointed in this situation, okay? Let's see what else is going on. This is how an Aquarius may feel about you with the Star card in the reverse. Yeah, there's a decision that needs to be made or you haven't made a decision, or this Aquarius may have made a decision about you, okay? And like I said, this could be for the males or the females. This is just a divine feminine energy of being nurturing, being caring. Maybe this Aquarius has decided to not care so much about you anymore. This could also be, you know, just trying to make the right decision, but at the same time, you don't know if you can make the right decision when it comes to like following your heart. Yeah, see, there's a decision that needs to be made on if you want to make amends with this person, you want to heal the relationship with this person. This is a decision that you are trying to make right now, okay? Because I feel like this Aquarius is not acting like their usual selves or what you're accustomed to from them. And now you're having to decide on, do I fix it? Do I not fix it? Do I bring peace and harmony back to the situation, or should I leave it alone? You know, and this is you having to choose, okay? Because I feel like games could be played right now. You could have been playing games with this Aquarius, and that's why they done wrote your ass off. I'm going to tell you right now, you're dealing with an Aquarius, Aries, males or females. Aquarius don't have time for games. And no, they are not mind readers. They're pretty straightforward with things. They're very honest individuals. What they say is what they mean. And if you can't make up, if you're the type of person that plays games, mind games, you will never win a mind game with an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. I'm sorry to tell you that. You're not going to be able to play mind games with them because they will decide to not play the game. And then you'll be left playing the game by your damn self. And I feel like that may be the energy there for some of you. Because one thing about Aquarius, they treat people how they want to be treated from the beginning. Now, if you show them otherwise, you're going to get what you give. And it's just that simple. Okay? But for others of you, if it's not an Aquarius, this is you really trying to decide if you're going to hang in there and know that you can heal a situation, okay? There's something that needs to be healed, whether this is within yourself, in the relationship with yourself, your relationship with your children, the relationship with a partner, the relationship of your faith, whatever you believe in. A lot of you guys are trying to make a decision on, are you comfortable with this? Are you happy with this? Can this situation be fixed if there's a problem in the situation, okay? Yeah, I do see here moving forward, and then we have, you know, water sign energy here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This could also be a female here where you may have decided to deal and fix and heal a situation moving forward with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces female. Okay, or this is you healing the situation and moving forward and deciding to be more nurturing, more caring, more attentive to the people that you have around you. We have divine masculine here. So divine masculines, you may need to tap more into your divine feminine energy because the lack of is probably causing the lack of faith, the lack of healing, the lack of being nurturing and attentive, and you are too much in your masculine energy that it's time for you to tap more into your divine feminine energy, or at least, again, having the balance of it, of masculine, feminine energy, knowing when to provide which one, whether it's for yourself or for others. But I do see you deciding to move forward with tapping more into your divine feminine energy, okay? What else is going on with my divine feminine energy for Aries? Yes, because that's what's going to bring balance to a toxic situation or a situation that could potentially, I can't even talk. Some of you guys may suffer from stuttering problems or used to, and that's probably why you don't talk as much. I do feel here like you balancing out your masculine and feminine energies, right, will bring balance to a situation that could have been toxic, a situation where there was a lot of, you know, karmic debts that need to be paid off. This could be, like I said, the over drinking, the overspending, the overeating, and you needing to really just do things in moderation, okay? And you balancing out yourselves energetically will allow for this to kind of leave out of the picture. For some of you, if you're choosing to refuse to just do anything, you're heading towards this toxic energy. You're going to head towards a downfall of a lot of things, okay? So choose wisely on which way you go, because even if this is just your thoughts, they're only going to get worse. If this is your spending and you're choosing not to fix that, it's only going to get worse. If you are choosing to sit there and not do things in moderation, you know, or because I feel like you expected something out of someone or something, and it only led to disappointment. And now because of that disappointment and the loss of faith in something that didn't work out, you are heading downhill, and it's all due to your emotions. You know, some of you could have sat there and chose another person, and this person that you thought was stable was really not the person for you. Especially my males. You probably sat there and left somebody out in the cold, chose somebody else that you thought was stable, but really deep down inside, this is what this person was. See, a lot of people sit there and like to prejudge people off of physical appearances and what they look like, and judging a book by its cover. That's the saying that I was trying to think of. And when you open that book, the book that you chose because of the pretty colors and the fancy things that were on it with the diamonds and everything that glittered really ain't gold, and you ended up with a book that had no substance. You ended up paying $50 for a book, and you were like, why the fuck did I pay $50 for this book? Versus the book that sat there and kind of, you know, wasn't so appealing, you know, and that book was $30, but it had more substance in it. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got disappointed in a decision that you made. Okay, we got cards. Okay, that. Yeah, see, you went to something that acted like it changed. It didn't change. You went to something that acted like they were emotionally and mentally stable. They weren't. And it's an incomplete situation. I do feel eventually, once you let this situation go and you heal from it, brighter days will be here for you, okay? Because somebody's mentally and emotionally unstable, okay? Let's just say that, okay? You're trying to heal a situation and bring stability to a mentally ill person. This person, they need help, okay? I'm sorry to tell you that, but this person needs to see a okay? Psychologist, somebody. They need to go talk to the lady, all right? Or the man. But this person is refusing to change. It's like you're holding on to something, and it's... do you see these cards? These are not good cards at all. Someone that refuses to change, someone that doesn't want to hold themselves accountable for their own actions, let alone say sorry. This is a situation that's going to always leave you feeling incomplete, always feeling belittled, always feeling unworthy, always feeling, and it's like you keep trying to make it seem like it's something that's peaches and cream, and it ain't nothing but a bunch of blockages and cycles that are just negative, okay? You will see soon. You will see. I do see here too, I'm hearing love conquers all, but sometimes you gotta love yourself, baby, okay? You gotta love yourself. You have to. You cannot sit there and keep trying to love somebody's toxicity, somebody's low vibrational energy. This is work that needs to be done on this person's part. You can't heal them. You can't fix them. You can't. You can't do it. And this is why you're losing hope and faith, because this person has not, they don't want to change. And I'm sorry if I feel like I'm talking at you, because I know Aries can't stand when people talk at them. But I'm going to talk to you right now. Whether you're male or female, if you're in your emotions more so than anything at this time, and you're in the energy of healing more so than anything at this time, you can only save yourself. You can save your children because they're more easily influenced by who you are and try to do your best with them. But an adult, you can't fix them. You can't heal them, especially when they're choosing to go into these toxic patterns and never change their thinking, and they don't want to hold themselves accountable. You will always feel incomplete. You will always feel this loss. You will always sit there and feel like you failed at something when really those failures are not yours. You're just internalizing what they're projecting on you. And that has to stop. Moving forward, focus on nurturing yourself. Focus on healing yourself. Focus on mothering yourself so you can keep the stability within you. Because if you keep sitting there trying to heal somebody that is too grown and need to hold themselves accountable for themselves, you will start feeling like them. They're projecting this on you. They're projecting this on you. But you need to stop internalizing it and decide that you can only heal you. You can't heal nobody that don't want your help. If they don't want your help, you can't do nothing about that. Until they sit there and say, hey, Aries, can you help me? And you see that they're putting in work on for themselves first. I don't help people that don't help themselves. I'm sorry. I tried to do that before, and I always felt like a failure. I always felt at odds ends with people. I always felt drained, and no. If you're going to take action on anything, Aries, take action on yourself. In time, hopefully, this person will sit there and see that they need to change their ways. See, because you could see the light at the end of the tunnel. But you may not even get to this light at the end of the tunnel because this person is blocking you. Especially if you're too busy focusing on trying to fix something with them. You need to be asking the question, what do you need to fix on you? Because why do you keep dealing with this? Because they are a reflection of you. You over here trying to be Mr. and Mrs. Fix-It on something that don't want to be fixed. It wants to stay broken. There's a broken part of you that wants to keep on fixing this. When you clearly see that they ain't changing, and they're clearly showing you that they don't want to change. Because it's like they put on this act. They put on an act of being stable, being mentally and emotionally stable, wanting to change. And then next thing you know, they back to their same old ways. For some of you, this is actually you. This ain't nobody but you. This ain't nobody but you, Aries. And you have to decide on if you're going to sit there and really love yourself enough to change. Because I feel like you're avoiding change right now. You're avoiding how you feel. You're avoiding your intuition. You're avoiding all the signs that have been shown to you. And because you feel like a failure in a situation, it's like one or two aspects in your life. It's not the end of the world, Aries. And you're not a failure. You just learned a lesson. That's it. And you got to take it for that. That experience, you could have been dealing with somebody for 6 years, 6 months, okay? And it's like you tried to be this stable anchor, this grounded individual for this person, or even for yourself, and you got up to this point. Because for some of you, I really feel like you've gotten to your breaking point where you've accepted what something has happened, like something was done, something was said, something happened. And it finally hit you like a ton of bricks. And now that it's hit you like a ton of bricks, you're losing faith. But I got a question for you, Aries. All the faith you had in this toxic, low vibrational energy, why don't you have faith in goodness? That good can come out of this? That this was just a lesson here? And once you sit there and change, you can have what it is that you truly want. The thing is, you just going to have to accept that it may not be with the people that you wanted to be with. It may not be at the place that you want to live at. It may not be certain things. It may not be a job that you sat there and thought would be the job that you would have for the rest of your life. You're looking and seeking inner peace in the wrong places. You're seeking love in the wrong places. You're seeking advice in the wrong places. Your thought process is in the wrong place. And see, I'm the type of person where I like to change energy. So what we're going to do, we're changing this energy right now, Aries. We're changing it. Because you may be going through a low vibrational period at this time. Yes. Accept it. You're not feeling like your best self. You're not feeling like things are working out for you. You're not feeling like things are moving fast enough for you. And it's okay to be at your lower self, because a lot of times when you're at your lower self and you're playing in the devil's playground, you're going to find out a lot about yourself. You're going to learn a lot of lessons, hard ones though. And sometimes, Aries, you are hard-headed and you just going to have to learn the hard way. That's okay too. But what's going to happen is that hard-headedness, that makes a soft ass. A hard head makes a soft ass, right? Once your ass gets nice and tender and rare and you can't take it no more, you're going to be forced to change. Whether you make that change on your own or spirit makes that change for you. Either way, there's going to be a transformation, a rapid change. The thing is, you want things to go in your favor, you got to change, Aries. You got to change your ways. You got to change your thought process. You got to change a lot of things about you. Because sometimes it ain't always about you. And that could be your problem. Because this mental and emotional healing that needs to occur from whatever disappointed you in the past, the present. Shoot, some of you could be even thinking in the future that this is happening and it ain't even happened yet. And you got yourself in this karmic cycle of preparing for the worst. And the worst ain't even happened yet. But healing's going to occur. Yes, it is. That drastic change is you healing mentally and emotionally. I don't care what anybody say. Y'all Aries sit there and have the poker face for real, but y'all some big teddy bears inside, and you can't sit there and lie to me. I was raised by an Aries. I watched my father sit there and grow up from a teenage 19-year-old boy to a grown man now. A grown man at that. I done seen all the evolutions and changes in an Aries man. So they could put on facades for me, but they can't, I mean, for other people, but not for me. And you guys have a tendency of holding in how you feel. Acknowledging how you feel. How people made you feel. Because you guys are good at brushing shit off, acting like it never happened. But guess what? You're going to learn to complete this cycle. You're going to learn to, you're going to have to heal it, feel it to heal it. You're going to feel it. You're going to have to feel it. Whatever disappointed you, whatever didn't work out, whatever you couldn't mend, you are going to have to feel those feelings. But don't go in a spiral of being your worst self. Reverse that energy and become your best self. Take it for what it was, an experience. Take it for a lesson that, you know, for some people, you had to be with that person for X amount of time. You had to deal with this job for X amount of time. You had to live in a place for X amount of time because there were things about yourself and other people that you needed to experience. You needed to learn, and now that you've learned the lesson, it's time for you to heal from whatever trauma that came along with that lesson so you can move forward in the right direction to become your best self. That's it. It's time for you to mother yourself. It's time for you to sit there and look in the mirror and tell yourself everything is going to be okay, because it will be. If you choose to believe that. Now, if you choose to sit there and keep focusing on what the worst case scenarios could be, well, be prepared for those worst case scenarios. I'm the type of person that I pray and hope and know that the best is coming to me, even in the worst situations. Why? Because I can get the best outcome out of the worst situation versus it making it harder for myself. I don't know why I'm giving an example of like a ticket, right? You sit there, get a speeding ticket or something like that, or a parking ticket, and then you go to court and you thinking the worst. They're going to sit there and give you the the highest fine. They're going to take points off my license. They're going to do this and they're going to do that. You thinking the worst, and guess what? That's exactly what that judge gives you, the worst. Versus me, I'm going to go in there saying, oh, they're going to sit there and be in a great mood today. They're going to sit there and reduce the speed limit. They're going to reduce the fee for my ticket. And guess what I get? Yeah, I had to go to court. Yeah, I had to pay a fine. But guess what? I didn't pay the highest thing. I paid the lowest. That's a win-win situation for me. So it's all up to you. It's all up to you, Aries. Okay? Whether you're male or female. It's all about your feelings, and you have to understand that your emotions are connected to how you manifest things. And if you're on a low vibrational frequency, you will manifest low vibrational people, places, and things. You're on a higher frequency, you're gonna attract high vibrational people, places, and things, and results. Okay? So let's get into the divine masculine energy. Good gosh, I did not know I was that long with your energy. Maybe all of you guys right now is in your divine feminine energy, but let's tap into the divine masculine energy for Aries. I did not intend for that to be that long, but it was necessary and needed for you to hear. Okay. So, divine masculines, you will be getting a message, all right, from somebody that they're pregnant. You were probably dealing with multiple people. Could have been dealing with 3 people. One of the 3 are pregnant. I'm sorry to say this. If you didn't want this to happen, it happened. You probably was thinking the worst and manifested this even more than it needed to. But, you're going to get a message about a third party being pregnant. This could also be you finding out that whoever you were dealing with could have had a third party and gotten pregnant by that person. There's a message about somebody, either you got people in third parties or somebody got you in a third party, and somebody within this third party is pregnant. Either you got them pregnant or you, Aries, are the person that got pregnant. Let's just say that. What else is going on with? Now, for others of you, you may have thought that you got somebody pregnant, and it ain't you. This person was dealing with multiple people, and you're going to find out they're pregnant, but the message is you ain't the daddy. Okay? So some of you, you better stop raw dogging people. How about that, Aries? Some of you, this person could have been, you could have been dealing with an older person and a younger person. You may have thought you gotten somebody pregnant. It ain't the younger person. If you're asking, it's not the younger person. Because I do feel like you have now, for some of you, Aries, you've dealt with this type of energy before, where you've had multiple parties and a pregnancy scare came up. And this is kind of like deja vu all over again. Like with this cycle card, I'm feeling like deja vu. Like you've been in this situation before, and this is a lesson that you have to learn. You may have a divine feminine energy around you at this time. You may even think that this younger female that you're dealing with, that you have in a third-party situation, is a karmic, but she is a divine feminine energy. You may feel like you're going through a karmic cycle with this person, but you made the wrong choice in a past life. You made a wrong choice in a past life because of emotions. You allowed your emotions, especially negative emotions, to get the best of you. Let me get 2 more cards for Aries. Or this could be that person. The roles could be reversed. But see, I feel with this here, this third party and this younger female, and then the positive card right here, this younger female is the more positive person out of all 3 of you. You also may want to see, because this is males or masculine females, okay? You acting like a teenager right now, okay? You're over there swinging community dick around, and then you're gonna get yourself caught up in a cycle with somebody. For some of you, your emotions could be like, you could be happy with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces female here, or they just have this water energy in their chart. You feel really good about this person, but this person, if you notice, their back is towards you. It's like whatever they did to make you feel good, it may not have been appreciated, and this is why she's not facing you. She's not facing you. You didn't appreciate the divine feminine energy that was around you. You didn't appreciate it, so her back is towards you and all the good that she can bring. Again, some of you is on a hamster wheel with a karmic female here that is very immature. She'd probably be spying and lurking on you, like stalking your social medias or looking at all the pictures you like and like gossiping about you, talking bad about you. This person thinks negatively about you. This person overall is just a low vibrational negative person who just is stuck on a hamster wheel because, oh, I don't know what the hell, okay? But some of you are definitely getting news about a third party being pregnant. And this may trigger you to be negative and low vibrational and have you acting how you used to act back in the day. Or this is like the energy you may have to be faced with, and you're like, you know what? I'm going to choose the high road, and I'm going to stay in my divinity. People expect me to do some bullshit, and I ain't going to do it because I love myself enough. You're not going to allow your emotions to get the best of you when you find out this information. For some of you, if you get somebody else pregnant and the other party finds out that that's what you chose to do and you were that careless, or you may have been on purpose, you purposely got somebody pregnant, but I feel like this was like an accident and you had a divine feminine energy in your presence, and she's going to walk away. She ain't going to say nothing to you. She ain't going to acknowledge you no more. She's going to go walk in her divinity and know that she deserves better, and she ain't going to question God. She ain't going to question God because she is a goddess. If it was meant to be, it would have been. If it ain't, it ain't. Some of you are going to keep yourself in a karmic cycle with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces female here. Or male. Okay? You're going to find out you're pregnant, and you're going to keep yourself in a cycle and a hamster wheel with this person. Because you could be the more masculine energy, and they could be the more feminine energy here. That's your baby mama. But you carrying it. Okay? Or this is your person dealing with somebody else and got themselves in a karmic cycle with this baby now that's attached to the both of them. Aries, y'all always got something going on, and my third eye is over here thumping. Some of y'all probably intuitively knew this already. You knew it was going to happen because y'all thought the word, y'all going to learn the hard way. Y'all some hard-headed mofos. I promise you that. Can't tell you nothing, Aries. And then when shit hit the fan, then what? Y'all sit there. Y'all don't be knowing how to act, Aries. Let's see random messages from your person or what you may want to say to them or what they may want to say to you. What is going on with Aries? What is going on with Aries? Aries, Aries. My hard-headed sᴘɪʀɪᴛᴜᴜ Aries. We have, I get nervous when I'm around you. So somebody gets nervous when they're around you, or you get nervous around them. It says pick up when I call you. You could be trying to call somebody, or they're trying to call you. Raw sex. What did I tell you? See, y'all was over there having raw sex with people, and your ass got somebody pregnant. But you done got pregnant. Now you in the dance hall queen. You probably was out there shaking a tail feather, dirty whining and all that. And next thing you know, bada boom, bada bang was the raw sex. And here comes baby. Stop tripping, please. This dick ain't for free, okay? Because somebody over here saying, you gonna pay for this. And it says, you let me down. So you could have let somebody down. They let you down. And then we have at the bottom of the deck, are you worth it, okay? So somebody could be asking, is Aries worth it? Aries could be asking, is this person worth it? And Aries, y'all is a hot mess, okay? I told a lot of Aries about pregnancies, and y'all ain't want to listen to me. Y'all ain't want to listen to me. Y'all thought I was Miss Cleo telling lies. Now you know. It says take it easy. 3 months from now is probably when you're gonna find out. You gotta take it easy these 3 months. You're gonna have to save some money for that baby. And we gotta get to know you, okay? Take it easy. For 3 months, dedicate yourself to, you know, ancestral healing. Because a lot of you guys are going through a lot of the things that your parents went through, your grandparents went through, your great-grandparents went through. For 3 months, make sure you take time out from your busy day to do something for yourself, to be with yourself, to acknowledge yourself, to love yourself, to forgive yourselves, okay? Let's get an oracle message for you guys. Rest, okay? Some of you guys been doing too much. It's time for you to go to sleep, take a nap. And then for others of you, you have to make a decision, okay? Some of you need to make the decision to take time out to rest, okay? To do what you need to do for you. And let's get, oh, well, your oracle message fell to the floor. And it says self-love. I told you it's time for you to love yourselves now. Time for you to mother yourselves and wipe your own tears away and give yourself that pep talk about everything going to be okay. I openly embrace a feeling of self-love, the PG kind. I love myself because I understand myself. I love myself as the most committed partner I will ever have. I show myself love any way that I can, and when I screw up, I remember to be sweet and gentle with myself. If not, I'm going to make myself sleep on the couch. Got that, self? So that was your reading, Aries. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And if you guys want a personal reading so that I can only pick up your personal energy, I am open for readings. So find all that information down below. Love you.